Victory Park. This is News 8 Now.
And good afternoon, I'm Shelley Slater.
And I'm Marcus Moore. Thanks for joining us for News 8 at 4 o'clock. We continue to follow the traffic issues happening in far north Dallas and Fort Worth, but we do want to get you right to the latest developments out of the sniper trial. Today, attorneys on both sides tied up loose ends in court, and this is interesting. Prosecutors asked permission to photograph Eddie Routh's tattoos. The judge approved that. Routh is the man accused of killing sniper Chris Kyle and friend Chad Littlefield back in 2013 at an Erath County gun range. Now, things really get going tomorrow. Opening statements are expected to start at 9 o'clock in the morning at the Erath County Courthouse in Stephenville. Defense attorneys say they'll try to prove Routh is mentally insane. And we expect Kyle's widow, Taya, will be one of the first witnesses called. Here's what we know about the 12 people tasked with deciding Routh's guilt or innocence. 10 are women, 2 are men, and there are 2 alternates. One is a man, another a woman. And at this point, the judge does not plan to sequester them. Shelley?
All right, we are joined now again by criminal defense lawyer and former Dallas County Assistant District Attorney Barry Sorrels to discuss what more we can expect from this jury. Are you surprised to hear that there are 10 women and only 2 men on this jury?
What's surprising about that is it looks like both the state and the defense did not have a problem having women on the jury that fit both their profiles. We'll have to see which one made the best decision, but my guess as far as the defense goes, it has probably something to do with military service, that there probably was a lot of men on the jury panel that had served in the military that they felt like might be prejudicial to the defense if they served on this jury.
And interesting that they're talking about Taya being one of the first people to speak out, speak up. Does that make sense to you? Does that feel like the right strategy?
Absolutely. It will be very emotional testimony. It will humanize her husband, and also understand Chad Littlefield's wife is going to be one of the first witnesses. So it'll make them real breathing people. And so the jury will get a sense of loss and about the tragedy related to these shootings. And I think it's a good move on the prosecution to start out with that. And also there'll be a lot of factual evidence also that they elicit from these witnesses.
Yeah, but then after they've heard those emotional testimonies, then after that everything else will still go back to those very first thoughts that they probably heard at the very beginning. That's the goal.
Well, you know, it's the rule of primacy. The first thing you hear, you tend to retain that more than something you hear later.
What else can we expect tomorrow? Will this move fast, do you think, or is this going to be a slow trial?
Well, it's not a complicated fact situation on what happened and what led to this capital murder indictment. I mean, it's a simple case as far as the shootings, and the state so it'll go fast. On that part of the trial of proving the shootings, how it happened, and his behavior afterwards. It's when the defense raises the insanity defense that it's going to become long and complicated.
Okay, thank you so much. We appreciate your perspective. It's so interesting, fascinating trial. You can, of course, watch the opening statements tomorrow on our website as it is all happening. This will be on WFAA.com. You can also do this with our app, so if you're on the go, you can still get all your information. Jim Douglas will be there tweeting throughout the trial, so you can find his tweets on our homepage.